All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the one skill you need to master. You just need to master this if you want to be successful. Cue the intro. All right, guys, so welcome back to another video. In this video, in this series, I take the boots off at the end of the day and go into a few different topics in terms of business branding and anything to do with growing. Okay, a lot of you guys ask me a lot of questions about what I do, and this is the time when I go into answering those questions. And one of the questions that I get a lot is, Dan, if there's one skill that I need to master, what is that skill? And today I have it for you guys. Okay, so I had a few skills written down actually, but one of the most important skills that you need to master is discipline. All right, guys, so discipline is one of the most crucial skills, in my opinion, to master. Now, there's so many different skills that you need to master, but if there's one skill that spreads out and gives birth to all these different skills, it is discipline. Now, let me give you an example, okay? Right now, I am in the studio doing this video. I made a promise to myself that I needed to do videos like this in order to build my following, to build my reputation in the business industry, and also a way to give back. And it's something that I wanted to do. And I knew that it was very important, okay? It's not only important for me to share my knowledge of things that I've learned as a leader in the business that I run, but also in the community, for the people that work inside our company, right? They need to understand and learn. If I have an opportunity to talk to someone in the day-to-day, and I can I can share some of the wisdom that I've gained. Now, it's not on my own strength that I gain that wisdom, but I've gained that from experience and then learning and studying. And if I'm able to do that, then I can help them. But if I do these videos, then I can help so much more people, okay? And that's why I'm doing that. But I knew that it's very important for me to do that, and for it to come out and for me to actually produce, I need to have discipline. Because right now I'm on a water fast, okay? For those of you guys who do not know, yes, I started a water fast yesterday with a gentleman that came here, an American guy, a really cool dude, and he was talking about water fasting, and I've done a water fast before, and I'm just like, let's do a water fast, and he's like, let's do it. And then I realized that I was doing a water fast, even though I know that, it's hard. Okay, it takes a lot of effort to do, it takes a lot of discipline to do a water fast, because in your water fast, you do not eat. Now I'm doing a 72-hour, a 3-day water fast, and I am currently on hour 27, about out of the 72, and it's hard, okay? It's not easy, it's hard. But I tried to do this before, and I've done it once before when I had very strong discipline. And then I tried to do it. The last time I tried to do it, I wasn't able to do it. I just wasn't able to do it. So I'm doing it now again to prove to myself that I can do it. So ask me in a couple of days, or in my next video, we'll see if I actually completed it. Okay. Now going back to our topic, what is the biggest skill? Discipline is the biggest skill. Let me have a water break. Some Aquafina right here. Choice. So very tasty. Very tasty. Refreshing. Okay? So if I do not have discipline throughout my day, I don't get anything done. I'm not focused. I'm not able to get the things done that I know I need to do. All right, so I'm going to give you a couple examples now on how can you train this thing called discipline, okay? How can you become more disciplined in your day-to-day in terms of the things that you need to do in order to accomplish the goals that you've set out, okay? So first of all, let's just take into consideration that you do have a goal, okay? If you do not have a goal that you've set for yourself, you need to do that, okay? Because there's no point in being disciplined on the things that you need to do if you do not have an overarching goal. All right? So sometimes that goal is set for you. Sometimes we set that goal ourselves. In most cases, the goals are set for us. Okay? When we're kids, we're told that we need to be home at a certain time, right? That is a goal, or that is something that was set for us that we need to do. Now, if we're a disciplined kid, right? If we obey our parents, we will come home at that certain time. Okay? That is just the fact. All right? And the amount that the child is disciplined will determine how ready they are to listen. Okay? Now, we all know that kid, all right, that does not have any discipline, okay? And they never listen to their parents. And they never listen to anybody else. So when there's a goal set for them, they do not listen. They're either lazy or they don't care, and these sort of things, okay? And I've been in that situation many times, okay? Even now, when someone sets something for me or tells me that I need to do something, if I don't believe in it, it's hard for me to do that, okay? So if you do not have a goal, I would strongly suggest you take a step back in your life and start to carve out what goals that you want to do. What do you want to achieve? Do you want to be in a relationship? Do you want to, start a business? Do you want to get to a fitness goal? Do you want to have an education goal? What do you want to do, right? There's a reason why there's always goals for us in life in almost every sector, is because if we do not have a goal, we will never be disciplined, or we will never be able to grow into achieving that goal. Okay, so if you don't have a goal, strongly suggest you set a goal. And a lot of people say set realistic goals. I'm here to tell you, set unrealistic goals. Okay, because when I set realistic goals, I would always never hit them, and those would be 10 times lower than actually hitting where my potential was. So set unrealistic goals. It's totally fine. Okay? Because if you set unrealistic goals, if you do not hit them, you will pass the realistic goals that you would have set for yourself. Okay? So a couple of goals that I have right now is I want to get absolutely shredded. I'm on the 81-day challenge that I've set for myself, and I've been putting that out, and people are keeping me accountable for that. For instance, Christian has been editing my mini vlogs that I do every single day, and he's keeping me accountable to, make sure I keep doing it. And the more I do it, the more I remember, okay, I have to hit the gym today. I have to do the things that I need to do in order to stay fit and start to burn some of the fat that I have. By the way, it's kind of ridiculous, just a side note, it's kind of ridiculous that for the last 27 hours, Christian is laughing at me right now, in the last 27 hours I haven't had anything to eat yet. I still have the energy to do this at 10:32. We got that? 10:32 at night, okay? I gotta go to sleep, but I have a little bit of discipline to make sure I hit the studio every single day. Christian is here too. All right? So, what things do we need to do in order to gain discipline? Okay? Well, when we're kids, there is a verse, a Proverbs that says, spare the rod, and spare the child. Okay? Or something like, if you do not discipline your kids, they will turn out to be nothing. Okay? I will find that, we'll put that in the description. Okay? There is a Proverbs from the Bible, we'll put that in the description. I should know exactly what that is, okay? But maybe I should let me look it up right now. Okay. Rod, spare the rod, spoil the child. Alright guys, so it's actually, I just had to look it up. Okay? Proverbs 13:24. He who spares the rod hates his son. Okay? But he who, I'm just opening it up right now. Basically, it's like if you spare the rod, you spoil the child. Meaning, if you do not discipline your kids, they're not gonna have discipline. All right? If you know when someone is supposed to listen or do something, and you don't discipline that person or that thing, they will not be able to follow direction. Okay? And this is the same thing that goes to yourself. All right? This is very hard to do. But if you know you need to do something and you do not do it, but you can see yourself not doing it, meaning you are procrastinating, right? We all have been in that situation where we know we need to get that homework done, but we don't do it. And then it sneaks up on us like a snake and we get bit in the ass and it sucks, okay? How are we able to give ourselves discipline, right? How are we able to give ourselves discipline? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's almost impossible, all right? This is why we need people like that can coach us, okay? This is why coaching is a thing. This is why life coaching is the thing. This is like the guy that I'm doing the water fast with, his job, his business is he helps people get to their specific goals, okay? If you know you're in a situation where you are struggling to be disciplined in any facet of your life, get a mentor, get a coach, get someone to keep you accountable, okay? If you struggle with an addiction, this is the same thing. Tell somebody about it and ask them, hey, please keep me accountable to do this certain thing. Please help me accountable. Please keep me disciplined because I can't do it on my own strength, right? Because I've tried, we've all tried to do these certain things. Please keep me accountable. Please keep me accountable, all right? I'm not able to build crazy brands by myself. I need other people to keep me accountable. I'm not able to do videos like this every single day. I need people to keep me accountable. I need people to coach me, okay? Just like the reason why we're doing this is because Christian is my coach, all right? It's crazy, but even though Christian is an employee of the company, he's coaching me, right? It's his duty to keep me responsible, okay? So find coaches. Don't be afraid to ask a friend for some help. Ask a friend to keep you accountable to something that you want to, a goal that you want to achieve. If you set a goal and you want to get rid of an addiction, okay? You know the addiction is bad. Set a goal to get rid of the addiction, all right? Smoking, different things, drinking, yada, yada, yada. There's so many different things, right? Something that you know that is not good for you. Set a goal. Find someone to keep you accountable to get that goal and have them to coach you and say, hey, you know, I need help in this area. I don't have the self-discipline to do it. Please teach me, all right? There's so many areas in my life that I still are a little bit of chaos, and I'm slowly starting to piece together, you know, accountability programs for myself. And I am in no way perfect at all, okay? But I'm just sharing with you things that I've been able to see improve in my life, all right? In business, in physical health, in spiritual health, I need someone to keep me accountable in order to hit a specific goal. All right, guys, so I hope that brought some value to your day. This is Take the Boots Off with Dan. At the end of the day, we should do this. It's going to be our series. Actually, it's not our series. I just like see this is my style, all right? We found out today with Jean. Jean is our creative director. We're working on forming what our Instagram page looks like and our brand and the Daniel Phillip brand. And she was just like, I think retro vintage or vintage retro. I don't know how she said it, but it's pretty cool. All right, so the boots bring in the brown, the stripes bring out the I don't know, and I hope you guys have a beautiful evening. That's pretty much it. Set some goals. If you don't have any goals, I mean, everybody has small goals, but set some big goals for yourself. Set some ridiculous goals that you want to do, whether you want to join a really cool team, whether you want to change the things up in your life, whether you're having, you know, some issues that you need to work through, whether you're, I don't know, set some goals. All right, I've only seen things improve in my life when I've set goals, when I've had clear, defined goals that I'm working towards, and that other people are along for the journey working towards those specific goals as well. All right, guys, so that pretty much sums it up. How to be disciplined, right? No, that was the one skill that every person should master. All right. Oh, also, I want to say a special thanks to my father for not sparing the rod, and I want to say a special thanks to my whole family because I come from a farming family in Canada, and we know how to do one thing, and that is work hard. And I learned that when I was a young kid, and I'm very grateful that you know, even though I was working in the field and I was complaining and I wanted to go home, and I didn't want to do this, and I was a little spoiled little shit. I pushed through. Like my parents pushed me through. My uncles. I remember going to my uncle's farms and working on my uncle's farm. So that was probably one of the coolest experiences that I've had, and that taught me some discipline. All right, do hard things. Hard things teach discipline as well. We can add that one point. Okay, they show you what you're capable of, and also I think depends on what the hard thing is though, because sometimes you do hard things that are not necessarily good for you. All right, jumping out of a plane for me is very hard. It might not be a good thing for me to do because if my parachute doesn't come out, then I'm gone, right? That's the one fear I have. So I think I'm gonna jump out of a plane. Kurt, should I jump out of a plane? Let's do it. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Love you guys lots. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.